Welcome back. Well, she started as an intern here at WGN, went on to achieve great heights at CNN, but the road wasn't easy. WGN's Courtney Hall brings you Raquel Shelton's story.
Thanks, Micah. Raquel Shelton has taken what could have been detriments to her future and used them as fuel to propel her towards her purpose. Her debut book, take a look, it's called Dreams Bigger Than Texas. She shares her very personal story of success, and she hopes it will encourage others. Welcome, Raquel. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us about your book.
My book is releasing in November 1st. The title is Dreams Bigger Than Texas. It's an incredible story of a young woman coming of age, overcoming adversities in her strive towards success and just growth into womanhood. It's a memoir.
And it's about you, and you are from Chicago. Tell us a little bit about your upbringing and the challenges there.
Absolutely. So the story is, it's based on this young woman that was raised in a substance abusive home, a domestically violence abusive home, and she's lived in poverty. So just navigating through, getting through all of those things, the essence of the story is overcoming adversities and rewriting your story. You can start fresh every day. And my hope is just to inspire people to just go out and to dream chase and to defy odds.
What was something that helped you in growing up into being able to turn your whole story around?
Something that definitely helps. So in the book, there's a hidden character that's called the Help. It's this conscience that visits the main character and that just encourages her and places inspirational things on her mind. So between that and then just a community of my family, my friends, my loved ones, and just striving, I wanted to be more than what I was exposed to. My mom always said, make sure that you don't bring any babies in this house and that you get your GED. And she didn't realize that by telling me to get a GED, she was minimizing my potential down to a GED. Not that I would actually graduate high school and then go away to college and graduate. So this main character, which is me, I just had a love and an understanding to exceed my mother's expectations. So just that strive and desire to want to be better than what my mother would say, that was one thing that got me through, in addition to the help and then just having a loving community.
And you went on to college and beyond college. At one point, you were even an intern here.
I was.
Tell us about that experience for you, working at WGN.
That was an incredible experience. Straight out of college, I graduated from Texas Southern University in Houston. I moved here, and then I started interning here. So WGN in Chicago has definitely gave me my media platform and background. So it was just a really incredible space. You know, who would have thought this young woman that grew up in all of these weird adversities would go off to college and then to intern for WGN and some of the other incredible companies that I've had a chance to work for. So you can rewrite your story. That's the essence of it. And so that's just kind of where I am today.
What would you tell so many young kids today who are struggling, living in neighborhoods of Chicago that are plagued by violence, and they don't see that bright of a future for themselves?
The main thing I would tell them is to just continue to strive. You definitely want to partner with some sort of mentorship. I think mentorship is incredibly important. A lot of times, those type of youth or people in those environments, they don't really have exposure to people that look like them, but that are doing different things. So one thing for me, I relate to youth like that, and I actually taught a bit in Chicago public school systems. And it was working with those youth that encouraged me to go ahead and share the story, because we share similar backgrounds, the poverty backgrounds or the domestically violence and substance abusive challenges, that you don't really have to let those statistics, you can overcome those things. So definitely partnering with a mentor, and rewriting your story. I think a lot of times those youth, they just need exposure, and they need to see people that look like them, but that have overcome. So
you've rewritten your story, and you do mentor young women. What is a piece of advice that one of your mentors gave to you that you constantly replay in your mind to keep you going?
You cannot please everyone. And to just be comfortable in who you are and to embrace it. I think a lot of times with social media and just media overall, it can kind of give negative perception sometimes, depending on the access. And we find ourselves gravitating toward what we think things should be like or who we think we should be. So just being comfortable in your own skin and not trying to please everyone, and just kind of going after what you're passionate about, and making sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that may exude some of those things that you're charismatic or passionate about.
Well, Raquel, it seems like you've got it all together now. Congratulations on your new book. It's coming out in November,
yes, November
and it's called
1st.
Dreams Bigger Than Texas. Not only because Texas is big, but you went to college there.
I did. I did.
All right. Thanks, Raquel.
Thank you.
Sending it back to you, Micah.
Thank you, Courtney. You can find Raquel's book at dreamsbiggerthantexas.com.